Over in the Middle East, Israel has launched extensive air raids against naval bases in Syria as rebel forces there move to set up a new administration. Our Choi Soo-hyung reports.
The Israeli Navy launched attacks on the Al-Bayda and Latakia ports on Tuesday, destroying the entire Syrian Navy's fleet of 15 vessels. On the same day, the Israel Defense Forces released a statement saying the Israeli jets had conducted over 350 strikes on military facilities, air bases and other targets in several areas including the capital Damascus over the past 48 hours. The IDF stated that a significant number of Syria's strategic weapons, such as missiles and drones, were destroyed. Also, Israeli forces carried out airstrikes on 130 sites, including rocket launchers, in support of ground operations in the Golan Heights. Israel warned the rebels who toppled Assad not to follow in the footsteps of his regime. Israel and Syria have been in a ceasefire since 1974, but remain technically at war. The Iran-backed Assad regime had maintained close ties with the Lebanese-based militant group Hezbollah, which partly explains Israel's intense attacks following the fall of the regime. Israel has declared its intention to firmly establish sovereignty over the Golan Heights, which it has controlled since 1967, something the international community refuses to recognize. Meanwhile, Russia, which had been supporting the Assad regime, has moved to protect its naval and air bases in Syria following the regime's collapse. According to the Financial Times on Tuesday, Russia has relocated vessels and submarines from its base in the coastal city of Tartus to offshore positions within a 10-kilometer radius of the coast, seemingly as a precaution against potential attacks from Syrian rebel forces. Since 1971, the naval base at Tartus has been Russia's only overseas access to the Mediterranean. On Tuesday, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken stated that the future of Syria must be determined by the Syrian people. Blinken urged the formation of an inclusive government that aligns with international standards, affirming that the U.S. will fully support a future Syrian government. On the same day, Syrian rebel forces appointed 41-year-old Mohammed al-Bashir, a former member of Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, as the new interim Syrian Prime Minister. Choi Soo-hyung, Arirang News.